What's up, guys? Happy National Draft Day. Well, for the National Football League. We are in honor of the draft. We are going to be doing a franchise draft in Madden 24 because I got this game for like $5 way back when, and I didn't end up buying Madden 25. I might get Madden 26 depending on if they make the games overall better and if they add co-op like crossplay added to it. So people can play with friends, kind of how they did that with NCAA, or they're going to be doing that for NCAA 26. If they do that for Madden 26, I'll absolutely get it. Let me know if you guys want to see that in the upcoming future. Um, until then, though, I have Madden 24, and it's draft day, and this is kind of the only NFL buzz we're gonna get in April and all through the summer. Um, there will lead up until like the end of July when people are getting ready for preseason, and then fantasy comes in. So I thought might as well do a little bit of fantasy draft, maybe start a little franchise, get our little fix in for football before actual football season. So I'm gonna do a little spiel. Just I've played football, just about me. Um, just for a little bit, and then we'll jump right on into it. You can go ahead and skip this if this is on YouTube. You can go ahead and skip this. This part I'll only go on for a couple minutes. I've played football from since I was a little kid, whether that be flag, all the way through senior in high school. I've won state championship in senior high school. I was a starting center and guard, depending on whatever the team needed. So I'm a big fan of the trenches, but I was also a tight end when I was freshman and sophomore, and then just got bigger, hit the weight room pretty hard, and then I was interior lineman. That's just kind of how I view the game. My brother played a lot of football. He was a wide receiver and a kicker, so he was more on the special team side of things, and a lot of the scoring stuff I was, down in the trenches. Um, if you've noticed, I am a big Green Bay Packer fan. A lot of you guys know this on the channel, but I am born and raised in Michigan, so I have a ton of respect for the Detroit Lions. Up until recently, haven't been great. So it's actually a good thing that they're doing well. It kind of brings a little bit of extra um, for the sports wise in Detroit because it's been kind of a drought lately. But those are the two teams that I root for in the NFC, both specifically in the NFC North. Um, I know a lot of people are like, how can you be fans of both two interdivision rivals? Um, some people like it doesn't make sense in their brain. I view it very simple. I want the Packers to win every game possible. I want the Lions to go 15-2 every season because there's that bye week. So instead of 18 games, their record's only going to show 17 as of right now in 2025. Um, I want the Lions to go 15-2, only losing to the Packers, and I want the Packers to win every game possible. And that's it. If the Lions are playing, the Seahawks or something, I want the Lions to win. I have no allegiance otherwise. On the AFC side of things, like if I could make a like perfect Super Bowl, I would have the Packers versus the Bengals. I've always been a Bengals fan. I grew up watching Carson Palmer and Chad Ochocinco. I always thought their jerseys looked cool when I was a kid. So I started rooting for the Bengals. Now they have the Joe Burrow and T Higgins and Jamar Chase, and they're in kind of like that new era, and it's pretty fun to watch. Same thing with the Buffalo Bills. I always thought their jerseys look cool. I thought they were pretty cool to root for, especially during the Patriots era where they just were dominant. I thought it was pretty Americana to be Buffalo Bill. And plus, I really really enjoy watching Josh Allen. Dude is an absolute stud. But they're the only team I root for that's kind of outside of the Midwest. I also follow the Indianapolis Colts a lot. I like Peyton Manning. I'm a huge Jonathan Taylor fan. Um, but yeah, those are the five teams that I watch and root for and kind of keep up with religiously is Packers 1, Lions 2, I'd say Bengals at 3, Buffalo at 4, but that's close, and then the Colts at 5, and I'm pretty firm on that. It's no bandwagon or anything like that. I've been following them forever, um, as you guys know this. But let's go ahead. We're going to dive right on into it. We will be making a new league. We will be doing an fantasy draft in the spirit of draft day. As watching the movie Draft Day is kind of a tradition, I thought it would be kind of fun to do this. just to hold us over, like I said, 3,177 players. That's a lot of players. Um, so what we're going to do to make things kind of random, I'm going to scroll through the entire teams and randomly pick what team we're going to do as our franchise, because it would be kind of boring just to do Packers or like the five that I kind of mentioned. Let's make it random. Doesn't matter because, well, the players for a fantasy draft, everyone's going to be everywhere. So it doesn't really matter. All we're really going for is like jersey colors and home field. Like, who are we restructuring essentially? So how I'm going to make this random is I'm going to close my eyes. We're going to scroll through it. I'm going to pick three for football teams, and we're going to pick which one we want to do off of those three. So without further ado, our first option that we can pick for our fantasy franchise is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. All right, not bad. I like their jerseys. I've always been a big Mike Evans fan. Dude's been quiet Hall of Famer for sure. Right now, Baker's killing it. I like their structure, but this is a fantasy draft, so we might not even get Mike Evans for one. But I like their logo a lot. Their color scheme's cool. Their home field's pretty sick with, the pirate ship. All right, so that's not bad. Our second option is going to be the Los Angeles Chargers. Okay, not bad. Also a pretty cool color scheme. Home field is SoFi Stadium. That's not terrible. All right, so a couple good options. And let's see, what do we have for our third option? All right, the San Francisco 49ers. All right, so let's see. So we got the Niners, the Chargers, and the Buccaneers. I know my brother's a big fan of the Chargers. I kind of dig doing the Buccaneers. Let's go ahead and scroll to the Buccaneers. I kind of think that's a good, middle ground. They were part of the NFC North way back when they were a extended franchise on the NFL. So I think we're going to go ahead and pick the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Sure. Todd Bowles, he's a very blitz happy coach. Do I want to keep him? Do I not? I guess it really doesn't matter because I'll be making most of the plays. So, sure. Let's see, what do we got? Starting point, change role, league settings. What we got for league settings? Let's see, how do we want to do this? It's on All Pro. I usually play on All Pro. All Madden's kind of insane to me. Simulation, arcade, competitive. I always usually just do competitive. I mean, simulation's fine. Quarter length, we'll bump that to 8 minutes, I think, because it goes really, really short. In this video, we're just going to be doing the draft, but further on, um, for streams, we'll go ahead. Accelerated clock, we'll turn off. That's fine. Yeah, full control is A-okay for me. All right. Auto progress players. No, I like to be able to do that. Trade deadline. Sure, it doesn't matter. A lot of this doesn't matter. We'll just do like a one done kind of season. Um, Starting point, preseason, regular season. We are doing a fantasy draft for the starting point. Just double checking. Cool. All right. Change role. Choose to be a player. An owner. All right. I think just the default is fine. All right. Without further ado, let's go ahead and do the fantasy draft. This will be today's video just because we're going to be going through the entire team. And how I kind of look at building a team is definitely through the trenches, just because my history um, through football is the game is won with the big boys up front for sure. So I think we're gonna go ahead and probably get like a defensive end, like a star defensive end first, and then maybe get some running back power, some cornerbacks are going to need for this league, decent wide receivers. I'm going to try to wait as much as possible on quarterback because I feel like as long as we have someone who's accurate, we'll be okay. We don't need someone who's superstar studded. Like I love Josh Allen and Joe Burrow, but we could totally be okay with like a Kirk Cousins, a Matthew Stafford, even a Jameis Winston. Sure, yeah, he's not super accurate, but um, somebody who's like in that middle tier will be fine. I'm gonna try to stay away from Jordan Love and Jared Goff just because I see them all the time. But if we can get like a Baker Mayfield, that'd be pretty fine. Sam Darnold's probably pretty cheap in 2024. Somebody who's just accurate, who can throw to a stud wide receiver. We're gonna try to get a stud running back and a pretty solid O line. But we're gonna focus heavily, I think, first on the edge rusher, cornerbacks, wide receiver, and running back is like the main skill positions I want to go for. So let's go ahead and do the fantasy draft. Um, like I said, this video is just going to be focused on fantasy draft alone. Um, and we will continue moving on through each week. I probably won't do preseason just because preseason is just meh anyway. Um, So we'll do like maybe 1 week, I guess like a week, depending on if you guys like this or not. But I feel like the draft be fun. It's draft day, might as well. Um, Besides, this is gonna take a while to get the draft going anyway, so this is going to be kind of a longer-ish video. So strap in, buckle up. We're about to be on the clock. Let's start drafting. If playing with others, please wait for them to sign before proceeding. That's fine.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers
All
are on
right,
the
we are
line.
round one, pick 11. All right, let's go ahead. Like I said, we're gonna probably get a defensive end first. Just because that's kind of who I play with. All right. Oh, we can get Hutch. We can get Aaron Donald's insane. Oh man, we kind of have a good pick of the litter here. All right. Who do I want to play with here? I gotta go with the boy Hutch. I feel like he's just gonna be so good. We're gonna take Aiden Hutchinson. Absolutely, I feel great about that. Oh, it said it was a reach, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. A lot of it's gonna be like, hey, you reached for this, but that's fine. Oh, it looks so weird to see him with a. Oh, that's weird. Oh, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers jersey. What the hell? Okay, that's interesting. Eee, I don't know how I feel about that. All right, round two, pick 11. Let's go. All right, so it looks like a lot of running backs are still here. Like I said, let's do. How are we looking on wide receivers? Wow, that went pretty quick. Okay. How are we doing on corner? Is this just what everyone's taking? Yep, that's pretty much what everyone's taking. Okay. I think Charvarius Ward is really good. Let's go ahead doing the Packers thing. We're taking two defensive players first. And then next we're probably gonna do a wide receiver and running back. And I feel pretty good. That wasn't much of a reach, but that's okay. I feel pretty alright with those two on defense. And then now we'll check out wide receiver. Joey Bosa to the Lions. That's wild. I saw a Stroud in there too. That's so weird. This is gonna be insane. All right. Let's see. Cornerback or quarterbacks. Wow. All right. It looks like everyone went there for Matthew Stafford's there. That's good. Kirk Cousins, a Geno Smith, a Baker. I feel okay with those. Those are probably fine. Let's get them some targets. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's see. maybe a Chris Olave. I'm not huge on D Hop. Tyler Lockett's good. He's just aging. I do like the Chris Olave in there. How are we looking on running backs? Oh, we're looking great on running backs. All right, let's get some weapons here. I like the Chris Olave play a lot. So let's go ahead. He's a good deep threat. We'll take Olave. And then let's see how we're looking on running back. See if we can maybe get like a tight end, like a little somebody that can be up the middle, or maybe even a slot guy. That'd be pretty good. All right, people are starting to take linemen. I like to see that. All right, yeah, it looks like linemen are the next kind of thing. How we looking on wide receivers? Roughly the same. Okay, tight ends. Oh, my boy Hawkinson's there. Okay. Halfback. Still, a lot of people like a Joe Mixon, a Jacobs are great. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take Hawkinson at tight end. Absolutely. Good pick. Yep, good pick. All right, love to see it. As it should. That's a great pick. I guess Hawkinson was not generated. There he is. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, in red with the 87 is very interesting. Okay. All right. Next, I think we'll do definitely running back, and then we're gonna beef that lineup. Maybe see how we're doing on cornerback, and like safety and whatnot. So let's go ahead, see, maybe even get a second wide receiver would be awesome. How we doing on halfbacks? Got Joe Mixon and Aaron Jones. Jonathan Taylor. Ooh, I like that a lot. What if we did another wide receiver, a second guy, maybe? Nico Collins is good on the slot. Oh, we got a lot of wide receiver. Curtis Zay Jones. We already have our deep threat guy. I like that Nico Collins in there. All right. How are we doing on Frank Ragnow, Jason Kelsey? Dang. Oh well, we have 10 seconds. Fuck it. We'll take the man. We'll take Jason Kelsey. Absolutely. Yeah, that's a bit of a reach, but that's okay. If we're gonna take a running back, we're gonna need a good offensive line. So him up front, I love it. All right, now let's take our running back now, and then we're gonna start really going after the defense, and maybe get a quarterback. Joe Mixon's still there. Okay, there's still a lot of people, and I'm surprised that. Wow, look at all these. Okay. Um. Wow. All right. Still doing pretty decent on guards. It looks like. All right. What about defensive tackles? How are we looking here? All right, it's starting to go. DeForest Buckner, I like that a lot. Any, how about middle linebacker? How are we doing here? Bobby Wagner's still there? Jeez, all right. Let's see. Free safety. Safeties are looking great, it looks like. Okay. Let's do. Fuck it. Let's do defensive tackle. We'll get DJ Reader. Absolutely. Yeah, I feel great about that. Okay. And then, yeah, great pick. I like that. All right, let's grab our running back. I think we've waited long enough. Let's grab our running back, just to secure that we got that spot. Look at him. His arms are nowhere near proportional. Make that man's arms a little bit bigger. All right. That's funny. All right, I think we waited long enough. Let's get our running back, and then we'll start beefing up the line. Maybe get a cornerback. Let's see. Halfbacks. How we looking? Aaron Jones. That. Wow. Okay, so they took Mixon and Taylor pretty soon then. Let Dave Montgomery at 84. What a crime. I like the Aaron Jones pick though. Travis Etienne, he kind of fell off. You know what? We'll run with Jones. Okay. I don't feel bad about that. A good pick. Wow, really great pick.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Aaron Jones. That's fine. That kind of looks like him, sure. Oh, Madden. Oh, Madden. What are you doing? All right, let's see. How are we doing? Left guard. All right. Cornerbacks. How are we doing? Whoa, all right. Damn, they went fast. We got Geno Smith, Derek Carr. We got Danger Russ, Sam Howell. Oh, man. I don't feel Minshew Mania. Ugh. I don't feel great about any of these. Oh, wow, did they go fast? Okay. All right. We taking Gino, we taking the Sam, or we just gonna wait? Fuck it, let's wait. How are we looking on wide receiver? Nico Collins? Absolutely. We'll take Nico Collins. As long as we can get somebody to throw it to him,
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Olave and Nico Collins are alright. Alright, let's take a look. How are we looking? Quarterbacks are probably still there if I were to guess. Yeah, no one's taking them. We got some time, it looks like. All right. So we just punted on the quarterback's position, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. Let's start getting after some of the line work here. Got Decker still there? That's not bad. Zeitler. And Dickerson still there? All right, it looks like a lot of left guards are being taken. So let's take a left guard. I'm thinking we're just gonna fill out
The Tampa Bay
offensive line, maybe get another cornerback. Make sure our defense is pretty okay at least. Bobby Wagner's still there. Trent Brown, Taylor Decker. A lot of really good players right up front. Don't love that quarterback. Russell Wilson still. Sam Howell, Minshew. Oh boy. Sam Darnold at 70. I guess we're taking Danger Russ. Fuck it. Danger Russ and Buccaneers? Yikes, man. I'm surprised someone took Gino. What a weird team. Fuck it. Danger Russ. Let's go with it. He's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Yeah, I feel like I reached on him a little bit, but that's okay. He's gonna be great in the locker rooms and be super super motivational. That's for sure. All right, we definitely need to start doing some stuff on defense here. This did not go good. Harrison Smith, Bobby Wagner. All right. Yeah, we have a lot of offense, so that's good. So let's go ahead. I just say, fuck it. We're going to take Bobby Wagner up front, middle linebacker. Why not? He's still doing great. As of 2025, he's on Commanders, and he's killing it.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, it says I reached, but I don't feel like I did. Kyron Williams, that's a great pick. All right. Could be another cornerback. Ooh, okay. Patrick Peterson's pretty good. Mike Hilton, sure. Free safety, not looking great. Strong safety. Jimmy Ward. we'll do. How are we? Got right end at the defensive tackle, one linebacker. We have no strong safeties or. Fuck it, we'll go Jimmy Ward. Why not? Yeah, it's right. It's a good pick. You right. Great call. Thanks, Madden. Oh, I just realized we got Tre'Davious Ward and Jimmy Ward. We got the Ward on our secondary. That's interesting. All right. Fletcher Cox. Damn. Matthews still there. Trent Brown still there. Just looking at the offensive line. We got nobody on the right side. Sure, we'll get Kevin Zeitler. It's a little old, but fuck it. That's fine. We gotta make sure. I think we're just gonna fill out that. Make sure Russ has plenty of time because he can be accurate. He just scrambles a lot because he had no offensive line in Seattle, Denver, and then Pittsburgh. He actually kind of did. He did okay. Xavier Woods. Do we not have a left end? We don't. Damn, we could go Campbell. Sam Hubbard? He's still there? Wow, I'm surprised. All right. Let's go ahead, fill out the offensive line. Let's take Morgan Moses, sure. I know it's not sexy picks, but you know what? Offensive line is never bad early on in a draft. Just make sure you're protected up front. I'm okay with it. All right, let's start filling out this defense now that our. Oh, Sam Hubbard was taken. Damn it. We got to go left end. We got to get some options to get some pressure. Campbell, Brandon Graham. You know what? How old's Brandon Graham in this game? 35? Damn. But we're not looking any younger in here, so Campbell's still playing technically, but he'd be good. You know what? Fuck it. We'll go Brandon Graham. He fits the scheme. Fuck it. Brandon Graham's fine. All right, let's start. Let's take a look at our offense, see how we're doing. Got a quarterback, halfback's pretty good. No fullback, 2 wide receivers, tight end. We need a left tackle. What are we doing? Oh, none of these I feel great with. Oh, man. Oh, this is not good. 6'7"? Damn! Taylor Lewan, welcome aboard, buddy. A lot of Michigan people I've realized I've been taking, but that's okay. I just realized because Aiden was first overall, and then it was, we just got Graham. I got Nico Collins too, don't we? Yeah, damn, Michigan Buccaneers going nuts. All right. How else are we doing? Decent. All right, so let's start filling out this defense. I know I keep saying that, which is terrible. Got our ends, 1 defensive tackle. We need more cornerbacks and a free safety for sure. Let's do free safety. Jordan Whitehead. He's not bad. None of these I feel good, but Jordan Whitehead is pretty solid. Hey, thank you, Madden. I appreciate the good pick. All right, let's get some maybe linebackers. Another corner would be good. Still got some decent halfbacks here. Adam Thielen, Old Man Time is still here. Could be in our slot. That's not terrible. We don't have a left linebacker, do we? Man, None of these are fantastic, but that's okay, I guess. Cornerback, how are we looking? Patrick Peterson, absolutely. Welcome aboard, buddy. I don't feel like that was a reach. That's okay. Chigo Conquo, it's actually not a bad choice. He's just stuck in Tennessee. All right. Linebacker. We need to start filling out that. What about right side linebacker? EJ Speed. He's not bad. He's been blossoming in, for the Colts organization. Absolutely. Good pick.
Now, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Sure. Noah Brown. All right. So wide receivers are probably starting to take a little bit of a hit. Let's just peek at it. What are we looking at? Ooh, not great for our third wide receiver 3. Not fantastic. Josh Reynolds. Remember him way back when? All right, left side linebacker. Justin Houston. Sure. Yikes, that's rough. Hate to see that reach apparently, but we got to start somebody. All right. One quarterback, no fullback, so you might want a second halfback eventually. Who might be decent at least. We're coming up. Quarterbacks. We need another defensive tackle. Damn. There's not a ton here. Shelby Harris, welcome to the squad, bud.
Next up, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are on the clock.
AJ Dillon, all right. If he was taken, our halfback backup is probably not looking great. James Conner's still there? Damn. I would have taken James Conner over AJ Dillon easily. Left tackles. Okay. Just looking for like backups maybe. How are we looking on defensive side? I gotta focus here. Henry Anderson. John Jenkins. You know what? Marcus Golding. Why not? I am drafting so many old people. They're all in their 30s. Just, ugh. But you know what? Linebackers, they do some dirty work. Hendon Hooker? Oh no, our backup quarterback situation might not be great either. Holy shit. What's even happening over here? Oh no. Oh no. None of these are oh god. Alright. Halfbacks, how are we looking for a backup? Not good. Alright. Wide receiver 3, here we go. Robert Woods, Alec Pierce, MVS. Robert Woods, why not? He's been super consistent throughout his career. Welcome as wide receiver 3. Oh man, this has gone downhill in a hurry. All right, God, I'm sure the comments are gonna be nothing but nice. Oh man. All right. Oof. Yeah, doing this. Oh, Blankenship still there? Frank Jackson. Uh, Backup tight end, just in case Hawk gets hurt, might be good. Zach Ertz. Oops. You know what? We'll do some Zach Ertz action. Why not? That's fine.
Buccaneers are on the clock.
That's okay. All right, let's fill out the secondary even a little bit more. Um. Okay. Feel pretty good about our offense. Our defense, not as much, but that's okay. We need to score points at least. That's just the way it is. Whoa, boy. Okay. Hmm. This is where we're at, huh? Chris Harris Jr., man. Welcome to the squad.
Next up, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are on the clock.
I've noticed we're getting less and less amount of time. Chase Claypool. Damn. All right, we need to get something going here for. Our ends aren't looking great. Backup quarterback. Here we go. This is what we're deciding on. Do we want a Bailey Zampi? A Joe Flacco? Fuck it. We'll do Bailey Zappi, the Zapster. Gotta have someone at least young be a backup quarterback. And then, just in case Aaron Jones gets hurt, what do we have for backup running back? Cordell Patterson? That doesn't make me feel great. Chase Brown? He's pretty elusive. Absolutely. That works perfect. Yeah, a little bit of a reach, but I feel great about that. Chase Brown and Aaron Jones play a very similar type running back where they're both elusive, they both can catch. So I'm not against that at all. Our linebacker core, we need some help. Kareem Jackson, safety. Fuck it. Alexander Johnson. Welcome aboard, buddy. That's right. Great pick. All right, we are slowly running out of time. It looks like. Oh boy, here we go. This is where it starts getting a little sweaty. Kareem Jackson, you're still here? Welcome to the squad, man. I don't even care.
Next up, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are on the clock.
God, we have like no time. Yeah, quarterback, we're not looking great, but that's okay because we really filled out pretty decent all around the board there. Let's see. Defense. Oh, we need some kickers. We need some a little bit of special teams going here. Right end. How are we looking? Trey Flowers? Sure.
It's the Bucks now on the clock.
God, we don't have any time here. We don't have any fullbacks either, huh? Let's see. Left end. I need a left end. I just passed it. There we go. Lawrence Guy Sr.? Sure.
On the clock now.
God, my team is a retirement home right now. Oh, everybody in their 30s. Damn. Alright. What? How are we looking at kickers? You doing okay there? Oh, we're doing fine. We're doing A-okay. We don't even need to worry about it. Fullbacks, how are we doing there? Use check? Absolutely. Welcome on board. Why are you still here? Yeah, 500? Absolutely. Fullback is a dying position, and we're bringing it back in Tampa, baby. Let's go. Um, have someone for man-to-man, so here we go. Good pick. Thank you, Madden.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are
Troy
on
Hill,
the
welcome
clock.
to the squad. God, you look sweaty as hell. All right. Looking pretty solid all around on our offense, except for the quarterback situation, which we just punted. We just said, fuck it. We can make do. Right linebacker, it looks like. Melvin Ingram? Pierre Paul? Melvin Ingram, welcome to the squad. I just looked at the time. 34 years old! Holy
The
shit!
Bucs now on the clock.
Damn! Um, Alright, we got 2 cornerbacks, we're good. Maybe a free safety. We need a kicker. Justin Tucker. Bucker, Elliott, Powell. We'll do Elliott, I'm thinking.
On the clock
Damn.
now, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Sure. We'll get a decent punter, and then we'll really see where we're at. Yeah, I think there's only one left anyway. Pick we can take. Ooh, we only got 1 free safety. That's not good. AJ Cole, man, welcome to the squad.
The
Great
Tampa Bay
pick. All
Buccaneers
right.
are on the clock.
We're still going, huh? All right. Let's address that free safety. Whew. Tart, man. You got some acceleration and speed. I like that.
Next up,
Apparently a reach. Sure.
Buccaneers are on the clock.
We're still going. Oh, fuck. Maybe I went too early on the kickers and punters. Damn. All right. So let's really just kind of well round this out. A third backup quarterback. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Oh, ugh. All right. Never mind. I don't even want to look at this. Wide receivers. How are we looking here? Julio Jones, Randall Cobb, Marvin Jones Jr., Cole Beasley. All right. We got some people. Julio. Let's get you a ring, buddy. You were actually on the Bucks at one point. Sure.
Now on the clock.
We're still going. Oh no. Oh, you know what? If one of our offensive linemen get hurt, we're kind of fucked here. All right, let's get a decent backups here. Sure, man. 38. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, those third string quarterbacks are looking rough. Yeah, let's just get some backups to our uh Ben Jones. Fuck it. Ben Jones, welcome to the squad, man. You're gonna be behind one of the best ever do it behind centers of Jason Kelsey, but God forbid he gets hurt. This is just insurance. Maybe a right tackle would be good. Oh man. Riley Reef, alright, man. Sure.
Next up, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
We're still going. Oh, alright, that's good. No, we can actually get a full on backup line too, which would be good. I don't feel great about the Julio pick. Marvin Jones, Randall Cobb, Cole Beasley. Sammy Watkins is still in this game? Jeez. How old is Marvin Jones Jr.? 33, huh? Let's go back. We're going to take Cole Beasley. Sure.
It's the Bucks.
As like a backup slot guy. So that's fine. All right, let's continue filling out that offensive line. Looks like the guards. So left guard. Oh boy. All right. Pew, let's go, man. Sure. These are all going to be good picks as nobody picks offensive line, but having a good backup and making possible trades is a-okay with me. And God forbid if someone gets hurt, we're set. Got to make sure up front's fine. Right guard, here we go. Oh boy, all right.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are on the clock.
Hell yeah. We're still going. I think there's like 50. Yeah, 52-man roster, so I guess that makes sense. All right, so we're still going. Wide receivers are set. A lot of this is really good. We'll do. How are we looking on defensive tackle? Sure, we'll just continue. The Dominican Sue's still here? Damn, why not? 36? Sure.
Next up, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Apparently
are
everybody's
on
ranked
the clock.
512th. I don't think that's technically correct, but that's okay. All right, we got a pretty decent offensive line. I feel okay with. We don't need a ton of fullbacks, I assume. How are we looking on just a third running back? Drake, Ty Montgomery, Abdullah. All right, Abdullah, why not?
It's the Bucks now on the clock.
All right, let's start making sure our defense is set, I think. And the fans are not going to be happy with these picks. Linebacker, for sure. Eesh. Pierre Paul, welcome aboard, buddy.
On
Yeah,
the
everybody
clock now,
apparently is
the Tampa
512th
Bay
ranked.
Buccaneers.
That's okay. Oh, Madden. It's Madden's trying. 48th. Wow, we are really going all in. Daniel Sorensen, why not? Welcome aboard, bud.
The Tampa Bay
He's not
Buccaneers
512th
are on
ranked,
the clock.
apparently. We're still killing it right now. All right. This is who we got. Sure, Randall Cobb. Fuck it. We'll have 6 wide receivers on the roster.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are on the clock.
All right. I think we're set on wide receivers. So we can just be cycling through them. Halfbacks are fine. Maybe quarterback. Yeah, third quarterback. Casey Keenum. It's not bad. Is it quarterback 3? Sure. Casey Keenum, quarterback 3, buddy. Welcome aboard.
It's the Bucks now
Dude,
on
we're
the clock.
still going. Oh, 51. Okay, yeah, there should be 2 more picks after this. So let's check out that defense. Oh my. All right, left side linebacker. Bruce Irvin. How old are you? 35. Our linebackers is a senior home.
It's the Tampa Bay
Oh, but you know what? They still hit, so it's fine. Um, Dunlap, why not, man? Yeah, you're right. It was a good pick.
Buccaneers are on the clock.
Oh, we're still going. Okay, all right. I feel so pretty solid about our offense. Eesh, we're really deep into this, huh? The guards are demolished. You know what? We got a left end. We'll get a right end as well. Mario Addison, welcome aboard, brother. Here we go. Sure.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are on the clock.
Oh my, we're still going, huh? All right. You know what? Backup fullback. Juszczyk can't do it all, right? Patrick Picard. We'll take the two best, essentially, fullbacks in the game right now. Why not? And that's it. That's the draft. Do I feel good about it? No. Do I feel okay about it? Yeah. How do we look? I am. Oh my. So preseason we start. Actually, you know what? Overall, not terrible. Offense 89, defense is 85. That's not great, but overall 87. That's good. Let's look at that depth chart. All right. Actually, let's head back. That's not exactly what I wanted. I think it's adjust lineups. Okay, here we are. This is the squad, man. This is who we got. All right. So our quarterback is Danger Russ. No, I don't feel good about it. I was expecting like Kirk Cousins, a Stafford, but we're going with Danger Russ, and that's okay. I don't feel good. Backup to him is Zappy and Keenum, so great, lovely. But God forbid Russ gets hurt. Running back, we have Aaron Jones and Chris Brown, and God forbid we use Abdullah, but I feel good. Or not Chris Brown, Chase Brown. We don't we don't have a singer as our backup running back. Our wide receivers, Chris Olave, Nico Collins as a 2025, really good in this game. Not best, but that's okay. Robert Woods, Julio Jones. We have a retirement center behind them though. They got a bunch of youth, and then it's rough. Randall Cobb, Cole Beasley, sure, that's all right, but we're working with it. Um, our line's looking okay though. Lewan at left tackle, Dickerson, Kelsey, Zeitler, Moses, sure. Hawkinson's tight end. He's a good safety blanket for Dangerous. I feel like we're going to be overutilizing him, but he won't be bad. I feel okay about that. I feel actually pretty decent about this offense. How's this defense going? Our defense is hit or miss. Holy shit. Okay. Um, our defensive line's pretty solid. You got Hutch there. You got Reader. We got left end. We got like I said, we have two wards going on over here, so that's pretty funny. Patrick Peterson, sure, he's pretty good. Whitehead, okay. EJ Speed, I feel pretty decent about. Johnson, Bobby Wagner is going to be the captain of this thing, and I'm all right with that. Wow, we actually got three wards. Oh my goodness. All right. Sure. Not bad. Special teams for people who want to see special teams. Here we are. We got Jake Elliott and AJ Cole. Feel pretty solid. Our returner is Randall Cobb. Okay, that's fine. Why do we have our cornerback Peterson as our punt returner? Let's move it to Cobb. He's going to be doing all of the returns because he's our fifth wide receiver, so it doesn't matter. All right. So there you have it. Here is the squad that we're going to be running with for franchise mode. Yeah, I feel pretty okay with this. Honestly, I think we'll be able to scrape by some wins. Honestly, I think we'll make at least wild card. We'll make it in the playoffs and be a-okay because I feel like we got some solid foundation pieces here. Um, like solid, like one of the best centers, a top five tight end, top 10, 15 running back, middle-ish of the road quarterback. Wide receivers with at least solid hands, so that's good. So he's gonna at least catch some stuff. So I feel like we're gonna be doing a lot of running. And on a defensive side, I feel like we're gonna be doing a lot of blitzing, and we're just gonna continue moving the senior center from linebackers, and that's okay though. I feel like we're doing all right. The linebackers I feel like is our weakness right now on this team. But if we can get to the quarterback with Hutchinson, Reeder, and Graham, we're going to be pretty solid. So, well, thank you guys for watching. If you watched this far, you guys are the true OGs then, because wow, that was a lot of picks we went through. But hey, happy draft day, everybody. I hope you have a good one. And I can't wait to see what we have for this team, see how the chemistry is, and kind of go from there. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it won't be good. Well, I guess we'll find out. Uh, I'll simulate the preseason just because it's the preseason. But yeah, the next stream, the next video for men, we'll be doing week one with this roster. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. See if we like truly reached for some players, maybe not for others. But you know what? We're running with it. This is what we got. Happy draft day, everybody. Hopefully your team picks the player you want, or